Hello everybody, my name is Lucas, aka the Frozen Controller, and welcome back to another episode of Nostalgia Trip 2018, aka Bionicle Heroes. I already did my intro. Noticed I wasn't recording when the thing went to auto power off, so I'm glad I noticed that when it informed me. We have done some upgrading. Jowler now has his flame sword. Hallie already had her harpoon. Kongu already had his crossbow. But Motoro now has this wicked ice sword that, Huki unfortunately still has his basic rocket launcher. We weren't quite able to get there. And Niparo now has that. Which, that's pretty badass. So pretty quick we'll be able to start upgrading their abilities and shit. And yeah, that will be awesome. And let's just toss the Rakshi head in the hole. And let's head to the Bleak Refinery, where we'll be collecting Radak's glowing green ball, or is Zamor Sphere? Zamor Sphere? Zamor Sphere? And that, it's now canon. Paraka do have a crotch. That is a section of Rule 34 I don't think my childhood could take. Also, they're all guys, so I'm not especially keen on seeing that. Alright. So it looks like we've got... Whoop, we got some shit. A few rope rock, bog rack. Just low-level grunts. Yep, these are really statues of himself. So that's the way I'm supposed to go. However, if we've learned one thing, it's that there's always shit to find. And also, the more you collect, the more you can get from other shit. And there's a Kongu in here, along with a silver canister, 1 of 5, and one very, very dead rope rack. Oop, yeah. Keep collecting. Let's keep going. Alright, so weather report. I know I said this in the last video, but yeah, still hot as fuck. It cooled down a little bit, and then it immediately decided that it didn't want to be especially nice weather, so we are back up to fucking warm. In other news, the stuff for Green Devotion came in, which I am pumped about. Don't know if I actually made a video since I said. Anyway, I ordered some magic cards from Face to Face. Not a sponsor, but I've used them in the past and they are awesome. So, would recommend. Also, they're Canadian, so no surprise fees or anything from cross-country or inter-country shipping, which is nice. But yeah, not a sponsor. Yeah, right, like I'd be sponsored. Got 20 subscribers. yeah, the stuff I ordered came in. Pretty damn pumped about that, because now I get to play Green Devotion at my next FNM. And I want to do I think I might make a return to Magic videos for that. Because I did say I would still do them, just not regularly scheduled. Kind of just more of a whenever I feel like it type of deal. And I'm feeling like I really like this Green Devotion deck. I think it definitely has some potential. I don't think it's quite there yet, but I've got a feeling that give it time and it will get there. Like, I'm not 100% certain that the 3 of Nissa Voices Zendikar main board is good, but actually Nissa has been seeing some play in sideboards of modern decks recently, and main boards of some counter-based strategies, just because 3 mana to get the repeated ability to put tokens into play and then put 1/1 counter on each creature you control is pretty damn good. Yeah. So, I'm going to be able to get some playtesting in with that and make sure I'm 100% clear on like what the best course of actions to take are. And Is he? Oh my god! Finally! Avaki got back up. Is he gonna do it again? Oh my god. Maybe it's just Avaki Bordak. I love how we are on episode 10. We're on episode 10 of Bionicle Heroes. And I brought it up in the first episode that Vaki could transform. And it took 10 episodes for us to finally see one do so. Made me forget what I was saying, but damn if it ain't worth it. That would require an upgraded Holly, which I do not have. Yeah, so as decks go, it's not the most complicated. It's basically just a green aggro deck with the added ability to it's basically just green aggro, but I guess one of the upsides of this green aggro deck is the fact that it can play a 5/4 on turn 2 and then just kind of go ham with creatures. Like, yeah, there are some truly disgusting plays that can be made with that deck. Doesn't want to let me move on that way, so let's just quickly boop that and throw this together because we are a wizard. Oh yeah, recently I went on a bit of a Magic practice spree where I basically tried to learn as many of the decks in Modern as I possibly could. And after, I don't know, like, not an overly long time, I am proud to say that I have been able to learn every deck that is currently considered competitive in Modern. Well, oh, Bordak getting back up. Well, I guess that is kind of outdated now with Pro Tour or Pro Tour M25 bringing about an entirely new archetype of Vengevine decks. So I guess I need to learn to play those now. Yeah, it shouldn't be difficult to learn those. They're not complicated decks. They're just, they exist and they are they can be insane, but I don't know. What's holding them back would be they're, I guess all decks are soft to one thing or another. But graveyard decks in general are soft to, like, against this deck, like Surgical or Grafdigger's Cage, just can ruin the entire game plan of their deck because it involves the graveyard. And Rest in Peace, it's a problem. It's not something they can't play through, because any good graveyard deck can play through a Rest in Peace or has an answer. Like Dredge should run at least one white, or not at least, but they should run a white source, and then just use that and Ray of Revelation. I think it is a little difficult without all the graveyard shenanigans, but if you can discard some useless cards to, like, Cathartic Reunion and Faithless Looting, then you should be able to get to a Ray of Revelation in a timely manner. Talking about Magic in a Bionicle video. Oh, these Bionicle Heroes is like my game to talk, because it's not stress-inducing, it's not overly difficult. Like, there's definitely some parts of it that it ups the difficulty, but I don't know, a lot of the levels are just a nice relaxing jaunt. We are in a desert, which is why we've got the desert music playing. Got the casual bongos. Casual bongos. That was such. It would have. I feel like casual bongos would have been a huge thing from FNAF 5 if it wasn't overshadowed buy exotic butters. That is a lot of Vaki. Like, we're talking excessive Vaki here. Whoa, ow. Alright, just gonna barge in, lay down some suppressing fire. That Vaki got back up. That Vaki also got back up. That one, I can't get up a second time. It must be like just a specific type of Vaki, because now it seems like all of them are getting back up. Like this one too, yeah, he's getting back up. Some of them get back up and then just don't do anything. Yeah, that power rock got decimated. Let's just destroy that. Some of those enemies seem to just be staring off into space, ready to accept their oncoming demise. You're just gonna crouch there. Nope, can't climb into that water. And that is one more orb. He is sad and dejected that he lost his glowing green ball. He's like, I needed that green ball. He's now very angry that he lost his green ball, and his chainsaw got away from him. Much like Joey in that one episode of Friends where he sliced Chandler's door in half. It's like, oh, the power saw got away from me a little bit there. Or as the exact quote goes, because I am a nerd, power saw kind of got away from me there. Ooh, 250 enemies defeated as Holly. And that is that. So I'm just gonna walk in here and fire the customary missile at the face of Zaktan. I mean, there isn't much texture to the eyes, but in the books they were described as just glowing red. Come from last with his. Got the casual. Yeah, I think those are more casual bongos. Yeah, no casual bongos for you. Yeah. Turning into an insect freak. Well, not a single insect, a swarm of insects. Yeah. Short episode. But the Zamor Sphere episodes are always shorter, because you don't have a boss fight. So anyways, thank you everyone so much for watching this video. If you liked it, feel free to leave a like down below. Subscribe for more content. Comment if you get annoyed, because I sometimes forget to finish my thoughts in a video. Or if you have any ideas for what you'd like me to do. And I'll see you next time.